In bright sunshine at Monza's 5.793-kilometre long Grand Prix circuit, the FIA Formula 3 European Championship drivers started their fourth race of the season. And the rookie, Jihan Daruvala, secured his first FIA Formula 3 European Championship pole position ahead of Lando Norris and Jake Dennis. And lights out, one car does not get away. Possibly the Marino Sato car does get going now, as you can see right at the very top of your picture. Good avoidance by a number of drivers from the back of the grid, avoiding that stricken car as they go through the first chicane then here at Monza. And Jihan Daruvala in the lead with Jake Dennis and Ferdinand Habsburg P2, P3. Lando Norris initially slotting into fourth place, but not for long as Lando Norris makes his way up to the front. It's second place after lap number 3 for the Carlin driver. And the battle between teammates would rage all the way through until lap 16, when Lando Norris does manage to get past Jihan Daruvala and take the lead of the race. So at the end of the fourth race for the FIA Formula 3 European Championship season, Lando Norris comes out on top with Jihan Daruvala in second, and Ferdinand Habsburg takes third place. 17-year-old Norris already scored his second win of the season. He's currently the championship leader. Daruvala and Habsburg both scored their first FIA Formula 3 European Championship podium finishes. So the starting grid for race number 2 sees pole position for Joel Eriksson with Lando Norris alongside. Then it's Mick Schumacher and Callum Eilert. Lights out and race number 2 gets underway then. Good start from Joel Eriksson, a really good start from Mick Schumacher as well. He's on the inside now, but that becomes the outside, of course, for the chicane. A lock-up for Joel Eriksson, who's able to maintain P1, and Mick Schumacher then also able to maintain P2. Now, the tyre of Joey Mawson is damaged, but the Australian is going to be able to continue after changing the tyre later on. Mick Schumacher missing the braking point, and Lando Norris gets ever closer, and on lap 6 does manage to overtake Mick Schumacher for P2. Great driving from Lando Norris then. Ferdinand Habsburg was really piling the pressure on Maximilian Günther. The battle going on for P4 as they head towards the chicane, including the lock-up to come from Maximilian Günther, but none of it was enough for Ferdinand Habsburg to get past and take that P4 place. So at the end, it's Joel Eriksson scoring a lights to flag victory from the rookie drivers Lando Norris and Mick Schumacher. Here's the result in full for you then. Eriksson, Norris, Schumacher and Günther the top 4 places, with Ferdinand Habsburg having to settle for P5 in the end. Swedish driver Eriksson moves up into the lead of the drivers' standings with his second win of the season. Mick Schumacher scores his first overall podium finish in the FIA Formula 3 European Championship. And boy, he enjoyed the podium. So the grid then for race number 3, the final race in this round here at the Italian circuit of Monza, and a great shot of all the cars lined up on the grid. Eriksson pole, Lando Norris alongside, then it's Eilert, Guan Yu Zhu, Ferdinand Habsburg and Maximilian Günther, the first 3 rows as the lights go out and race number 3 gets underway. And they head once again towards the Variante de Rettifio, the first chicane here at Monza, and a big battle at the front going on with Callum Eilert moving up into the lead. Guan Yu Zhu, Lando Norris and the pole sitter Joel Eriksson following behind after the opening lap. Lando Norris overtaking Guan Yu Zhu, and this is for P2. Joel Eriksson having a tough time of it in race number 3. In a battle here with Maximilian Günther. This, of course, a battle for the podium, and Maximilian Günther then with the upper hand over the number 1 car of Joel Eriksson. Mick Schumacher overtakes Ralph Varon. This is for P6. And at the end of the race, it's going to be a victory for Callum Eilert, who will take P1 from Lando Norris, P2, and Maximilian Günther joining him on the podium for P3. Here come the results in full for you. Eilert, Norris, Günther, with Eriksson, Habsburg and Schumacher rounding out the top 6. So Joel Eriksson on 104 points is leading the championship, but Lando Norris is just 1 point behind. The next event is from the 19th to the 21st of May at the spectacular city street circuit of Pau in the French Pyrenees for races 7 to 9 of the 2017 Formula 3 European Championship season.